Hey guys, what is up? This is Cody, or xCodeh. How's it going today? On today's video, got something exciting. Okay, it's not that exciting, because if you're in this situation, it sucks. But today's video is a stoner tips on how to pass a drug test for weed. A very, very difficult topic. Very difficult thing to surpass, because it's one of those drugs that likes to stay in your system for just as long as possible. You know, it just comes right in, doesn't even pay rent. It just hangs out in your body for a long time, and it just fucks over all your plans. Maybe you're trying to get a job, maybe you're trying to pass that probation drug test. Maybe you're just trying to make your parents happy by passing a test. There's a lot of different scenarios that you could be in that suck. Alright, so let's start this video off with explaining the different types of tests that you could be taking. So, number one, the home test kit, the most commonly used drug testing kit. Even employers use this test kit occasionally, but just know that if it's a home test kit, it's probably the easier one to get away with, to get around, to fuck with a little bit so you could get away with it. Now, if it's not a home test kit, then it's a lab test. And the lab tests, they're spooky, okay, because they got scientists breaking it down with $1 million equipment to just see exactly every little last bit of what's in your piss. So it's a little bit more intimidating when you're in that scenario, so just be aware. And now let's talk about how THC stays in your system, because I think a lot of people don't know this. It's very unfortunate. This is a very unfortunate part about the plant. It's amazing on all other aspects except this, okay? So when you smoke cannabis, the THC enters your body. It binds to the fat molecules in your blood and in your body, so all the fat cells in your body, it kind of clings on, you know, just latches on, and it's just like, hey, I'm chilling here for a while. And it can take anywhere from 2 weeks up to a month, sometimes even longer than that, for it to fully get out of your system. And that's where it's unfortunate. Because when you smoke weed 2 weeks ago and then you got a random drug test coming up, it's like, fuck. And you never know if it's going to be there or not. Now, considering it goes to the fat molecules in your body, if you're a little overweight, I can say that it'll definitely take a little bit longer for it to get out of your blood than if you're just skinny as hell like me. But then again, it's not like a sure thing if you're overweight that it's going to take way longer if you're skinny than it's going to just be like, oh, I can smoke and then in 3 days pass a test, because that is not how it works. I just want to explain to you guys of how it stays in your system for so long. It's because it binds to the fat molecules rather than leaving your bloodstream in about 12 hours like most other drugs do. So probably the best tip I have for you in this entire video right here, and you're not gonna like this, if you want to pass, don't hit the grass. It's a little cringy when I say it out loud. I had it written down, but hey, if you want to pass the test, the best thing you can do is to seriously just not do any drugs. Don't smoke, don't do anything. Get out of the legal system as soon as you possibly can, because once you get caught in that, you fail a test, then your probation gets extended a year, and it's like, you could have been blazing up. It's absolutely horrible, and you want to get out of that as soon as possible. Or hey, maybe you get that job and then you get that crazy salary, your life is booming, but you would have never had it because you smoked that joint that one time. So if you know it's coming up, I would strongly recommend against it. Now, for the people who want to live on the danger zone, just live on the edge, smoke, still pass, and get the job, you know, I have a couple tips for you. I would like to say I can't really recommend these to you just because I don't want you to try one, still smoke, fail the tests, end up going to jail or not getting the job and having an amazing life because of this video, because of me. So I'll share this information with you, but do it at your own risk, okay? So there's this product called xCodeh that I've been doing a little bit of research on. I actually didn't know about this up until about 2 weeks ago. It's like this powder drink that when you mix it with water, it turns into this like really thick looking gel stuff. I think what one of the main components is fruit pectin, which is, they put it in like preserves, like strawberry preserves, one of my favorites on peanut butter and strawberry preserve sandwich. And now I'm not a scientist out here, okay, so I can't explain exactly what it does, but essentially what it does is because THC is stored in the fat molecules, it does something, it combines with your stomach bile, so essentially that THC gets pushed out and ends up in your shit other than in your pee. From what I've read in the reviews on it, it seems magic. So I would strongly recommend looking that up and reading the instructions on the box on how to do everything. Because honestly, it looks like it works. And along with that, I think you're going to need a vitamin B pill as well on the day of the test. But yeah, I would look into that. xCodeh, I believe. I'll put a picture on screen right now. And another thing, I've actually had a couple of my close friends in real life, what the fuck is this? And I've also had a couple of my close friends actually do the fake piss method. You know, wrap the thing around their leg with a little heat pad, and then I really thought that would never work, but apparently that the technology behind that, if you read the instructions and do everything correctly, I guess it does work. I've talked to a lot of people where it does work, but I just like, man, must be so scary, dude. Like, what if somebody like try to watch you do it and they see, just scary. So I would look into this Cerdo thing, man. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done either of those methods, because I personally have never. I've never actually had to do that. I've been drug tested when I was on probation, but I didn't smoke any weed at all because I was terrified of getting thrown back in juvie. Well, not terrified, I just didn't want to. I mean, who the fuck wants to go to juvie, okay? I was just trying to get out of the legal system so I could smoke, make these videos as fast as possible. That was a shit time. If you're on probation, I'm so sorry, dog. So best of luck getting that job. Best of luck taking that drug test and passing with flying colors, getting the job of your dreams, and having yourself a snazzy day. Thank you for watching the video, dude. I really do appreciate it. Before this video ends, I want to just express my opinion a little bit here about probation and stuff for weed. I truly share your frustration if you're in that situation, and how absolutely stupid it is in America. I can't really speak for the rest of the world because, you know, I don't live there. I really think it is just an incorrect move to, especially for an impressionable teenager, to be put on probation that likes smoking weed, because it's just going to make you want to go out and try other drugs that have a very shorter half-time, because weed is the only drug that stays in your system for that long. If you're on probation, don't do any of the drugs. Just fucking be clean. Just get through it, okay? It's just going to make people be interested in other drugs that, you know, get out of your system a lot sooner. And those can be dangerous, very addictive, and make you go down horrible paths. I've seen it firsthand with some of my close friends. So seriously, it is so frustrating to me that people of all ages get put on probation because they get caught up with a fucking gram of weed in their pocket. Absolutely dumb as fuck. And I hope one day they legalize nationwide. And it looks like we're on the road to make it happen, and I'm very excited about it. Am I recording right now? Oh, thank God. Okay. Let me know any tips in the comments down below if I've missed any, and if you have any helpful tips for the people watching this video. And also, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody that's supporting me on Patreon. I put a list of all the names on screen right now. It's a lot of people, dude. It's like over 450 or some crazy number. That's a lot of people. Thank you. It really does help out with YouTube ad rates, and I know I'm repeating myself like every video, but YouTube is trash, dog. And for only $1 or $2 a month, you can support the channel and get access to the unlisted Patreon videos that I've been making. Having a lot of fun making those. But alright guys, thank you for watching. I really hope you got some helpful tips out of this. Best of luck, like I said. Stay high, stay lifted. Follow my cat on Instagram. It's very important. Look at him. Okay? Follow him. Instagram. App. Open it up right now. Stay high, stay lifted, and stay snazzy. Peace.